Hey baby girls, how are you? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing super well today. So today we're going to be working with a Rudolph and nail design. So then let's begin with the products. We're going to be using our number 16 Kolinsky brush, gingerbread. We're also going to be using peppermint. This is a beautiful glitter, you guys. We're also going to be using espresso from our coffee trio, s'mores, elf on the shelf. This was available, I think it's still available on the website if I'm not mistaken, you guys. And also our white gel polish. I think we are also going to be using Snow Bomb and what's it called? Snow Bomb and Edward Scissorhands, I'm sorry, are black and are white. Okay, Edward Scissorhands is back in stock, you guys. We have a New Year's glitters up on the website. We have Celebrity and we also have Golden Hour. Those two were from previous collections, you guys, but I just thought I should bring them back because I thought they were just beautiful for New Year's. And also we have a nude black. Oh my god, what am I talking about? I'm sorry guys, it's Monday, bear with me. We have a new black. It's called Glamorous Black and it has like golden shimmer in it. It's gorgeous. You're gonna love it. I think that one is just perfect for New Year's as well. So I decided to just restock on those three, you guys, and bring a new black into, the website because it's just beautiful. So if you guys are interested, they're available on the website, so don't forget to check that out. The link to my website will be in the description box below. So I forgot to mention, you guys, but we're also using our 3XL coffin tips, and these are amazing. Every single time I use them because I just get too attached with my square tips, you guys, that I just won't let them go. I won't put them down. They're like my holy grails. But then I'm like, you know what? I need to step it out a little bit and do something different. And that's when I go in with my coffin tips and I forget how beautiful they are and how coffin and how gorgeous they look. And it just makes your fingers in general, your hand looks super slim, super pretty, super just, I don't know, you guys, they're gorgeous. So they do come in a box already. They're available on the website. Everything is available on the website, you guys, as we're speaking, except for espresso. That was from last year's coffee trio collection and I might bring it back. I don't know when, you guys. I really don't know when. But I'm working with my new supplier to get and see if they could like kind of color match some of my collections and see if I can bring some of those old colors back or old acrylics back. So yeah, I'm working on that. Just bear with me. For example, the coffee trio, it's easy because it's browns, so we might bring it back. Okay, so do not worry about that. We might. I'll let you guys know. But if you guys have it, you guys know it's a beautiful brownie color. I just thought it was gorgeous and beautiful for the little reindeer that we're gonna be doing, or Rudolph. So we started off, you guys, here by applying peppermint on the tip of the nail. For example, I went ahead and applied it on my index nail, and I also went ahead and applied it on the pinky. What I really like about these acrylics, you guys, for example, these glitters from our new 2023 Christmas collection, is that yes, we do have a few, maybe like 3 or 4 that are kind of chunky, but then the rest are very easy to use, you guys. As for example, this one, peppermint, it's so easy to use because the glitters are not chunky. They're more like smaller pieces of glitter, and they're easier to use, you know what I mean, and maneuver around the nail. So I just love that about them. And I went ahead and applied them on the pinky, like I mentioned, and on my index nail. I also did it on the thumb. I think I left it in, but you're gonna be seeing that later on the video. So now we're gonna be doing a little ombre using gingerbread. Now gingerbread, you can, I know it's kind of like an odd color to add like on a collection, but I've mentioned to you guys previously that when I made this collection, I kind of wanted a brownie nude incorporated into the collection because I wanted you guys to have some type of nude into the collection that you can literally use with any of the colors, and you can literally ombre this acrylic onto any of the colors in the 2022 collection, Christmas collection. So that was like my main reason why I added this color, because I know that a lot of you who've seen it and who've received it, you're like, what am I gonna do with this color? You can do a lot of things, you guys. You guys can see me here umbering it. You guys can see me here using it all throughout my nail. You guys can also do 3D with it. I was actually gonna start by doing my Rudolph with this color, but then I'm like, you know what, no, I just made the base with this color, it's not gonna look right, you know what I mean? So I just stepped out of that little idea and used espresso. So you guys can see here how easy they are to maneuver, you guys, how easy they are. My acrylics are very beginner friendly. If you're more advanced, if you're beginner, if you're like right in the middle, they're just very easy to work with. They're very creamy, very buttery. They won't dry up on you as fast, and they won't like last ages to dry up on you, you know what I mean? So they're just very, very easy to work with. You guys can see here how I'm like easily working with them. And yes, this time around I made sure that my room temperature was extra, I guess not hot, you guys, but it was the right temperature, you know what I mean? So I just made sure that I was like in the 70s in my nail room. But yeah, that's why I guess I was having an easier acrylic application this time around. And by the way, I do have my the speed of my videos are gonna be 1.5. I don't know for how long, you guys. You guys already know me. I step in and out of my comfort zones, so sometimes I get bored of this and I just go back with the other one, and you know what I mean, with my other options. I just like to test the waters here and there and see what's better for me. So for now, maybe all videos are gonna be 1.5. They're not gonna be sped times 2. I think that was like way too fast for beginners. And it was way too slow and too long of a video to put it up as a real-time acrylic application, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go right in the middle. 1.5 it is. And yeah, you guys can see it here how easy it is to apply this acrylic. Like, it's super easy. I placed down my first bead like kind of in the center of the nail where the apex area is. The apex area is where you glue on your false tip to your natural tip, and that's where the thickest part of the nail should be, and that's where the apex area is. So we're gonna go ahead and place our first bead on there. And since my nails are super extra long, I like to go in with a bigger bead on there. So I like to place it on there, and then with my brush, of course, I just start to drag it down the nail. Now these nails are really long, so I like to go in with an extra bead at the tip of the nail, and that's gonna go ahead and cover up the whole entire nail. Again, I like to work with 3 beads, but it doesn't necessarily have to be 3 beads, okay? If you need more beads to work on the nail, go ahead, you can add as many beads as you can, as long as you have, you know, the right shape to the nail and they're not looking all wonky, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up this, and then we're gonna move on to capping. Okay, so now for capping, we're gonna go ahead and move on by using our crystal clear acrylic. This one is back in stock on the website. You can always go and find it there. Again, the link to my website will be in the description box below. Don't forget to check that out. And you can always use any of my brand ambassadors discount codes for 15% off. So I'm gonna go ahead and cap everything. Again, I don't like to build up with my glitters or with my colored acrylics just because they don't have the strength that the nail needs. Now a crystal clear acrylic does, because it has a 0 pigment. There's no pigment in there, so like it's 100% pure, you know what I mean, and it's gonna give you the strength that the nail needs. So it also saves product, you guys. So crystal clear acrylic tends to be a lot more cheaper than your colored acrylics. As you guys, if you guys go through any of the websites, you guys are gonna find that colored acrylics are more expensive than your usual crystal clear acrylic. So of course you want to save product, so make sure that you cap using your crystal clear acrylic. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up, and then we're gonna move on to filing the nails, because I did not record all of the nails, you guys. I only recorded the thumbs. Okay, so we're gonna move on to filing in just a minute. So for filing, you guys know, we're gonna be using my 80/80 nail grid files, and this just kind of removes any, literally an 80/80 nail grid file will debulk the nail if you really want to work that way, but that's not the way I work, you guys. I like to take my 80/80 nail grid file to shape the nails, the actual shape of the nail, make them super crisp. But I first initially start with it just to kind of remove any acrylic that might have run down towards the sidewalls. Okay, so again, I'm just removing that acrylic that might have been left behind, and also I like to reshape my nails using it. This is gonna make them like super snatched, super coffin, like a slim coffin. It's gonna make them super crisp. So I like to go ahead and do that, you guys. And then after that, I do like to take my 5-in-1 drill bits, fine drill bit. These are available on the website as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go around the cuticle area, seal that cuticle area, make sure that there's no acrylic on top of the skin, and then I like to come down from side to side all the way down towards, I'm sorry you guys, I think I was talking to my husband here, so just bear with me, I'm sorry. But I like to go like from side to side all the way down towards the tip of the nail, just to debulk it and make sure there's no lumps and bumps behind. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I also like to take it along the sidewalls to further shape them. So now you're gonna see me here kind of shaping the free edge of the nail. You wanna make sure that that's very nice and straight. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing to it. And that's pretty much it. After that, I do like to take my 80/80 nail grid file along the surface of the nail just to kind of further buff it, I guess, and remove any like harsh like little crevices that the drill bit might have left behind. So I like to go ahead and do that on top of the nail or on the surface of the nail. And then after that, of course, we're gonna move on to buffing, and that'll be literally it for all of the filing and shaping. Again, I only did my thumb. I left the other 4 fingers off camera. So yeah, that's all you're gonna be seeing here. Okay, baby girl, so this is what the nails look like after being filed and shaped and cleansed and all of that. This is like the most satisfying part to me, being completely honest. I love the way they look when they're like literally just been filed. It's just so satisfying to me. So now we're gonna be moving on to some, you know, the actual decoration, or that decoration part. So we're gonna move on to our red and white. This one is from Nail Addict. Well, I think it's Nail Reserve now, but this red is from Nail Addict, Nail Reserve, whatever, you get it. And then our white is from our website. And we're gonna be doing this viral like sweater effect. I don't even know what it is, you guys, to be honest. I'm not sure what it's called, but I think I've seen it like in sweaters. So we're gonna be doing that. I've seen it with Cheyenne Nails, but I don't think she was the actual creator. I saw it first with Polished and Glamorous. I think that's what her Instagram name, and also she does have a YouTube channel. That's where I first saw it, you guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give her credit because that's where I saw it first, and it's just a beautiful design, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys literally just see it because there's nothing for me to explain here. It's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just gonna leave you guys to it, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, baby girl, so now I went ahead and top coated the middle nail and also the ring finger because that's where we're going to be doing our little 3D. So I went ahead and cured it under a lamp for 60 seconds. Once it comes out, then we're going to be working with our little Rudolph. This Rudolph, you guys, I thought it was going to be super hard. Honestly, I think 3D is so much easier to do than actual like freehand. I've been doing, you know, a little more 3D, and honestly I think it's just so much easier. I'm gonna put it that way. To me, freehand, it's just, no, you guys, like, that's not my thing. I've tried it and literally it's not my thing, you guys. But we're gonna go ahead and just place like this big bead in, like, kind of like in the center of the nail, but then we're gonna kind of do like an oval type of shape, you know, mimicking Rudolph's little head. So it's just pretty much, you know, just making sure it's not gonna spread all over the nail, just making sure it's, you know, it's centered, and until it kind of dries, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it. By the way, I did use my number 14 Kolinsky brush, I think, to make that the little head, and then after that I'm gonna go in with my 3D brush for the little ears. So I went ahead and placed 2 little beads. We're gonna go ahead and create the little ears. It's super easy, you guys, honestly. Just go ahead and watch it because it's really, really easy. Now the eyes, I was gonna do it with gel polish, but then I ended up doing it with acrylic. That's why I didn't show it to you guys at the beginning, but yeah. And now you guys can see here that I kind of messed up on the little head right there beside the little ear. I did not see that, you guys. There's times when that's why it's like kind of hard for us nail creators to kind of work on ourselves, because sometimes you're either focused on the nail design itself or on what you're doing with your nails, or you're focused in like the camera wise, you know, to see if you're in frame, if, you know, if it's positioned correctly, if, you know, the lighting is correct, there's nothing wrong with it, you know. So you gotta watch out a lot of things, you guys, besides what you're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the little ears, and then on top of the little ears, I went ahead and placed a little bead of gingerbread just to kind of make, I don't know, you guys, it just makes it a little bit more realistic in my eyes. So I went ahead and placed a little bead on top of that. Again, I am using my 3D brush. You guys will be able to find it on the website. It doesn't have this precise handle, you guys, but it's the same quality. I do have the new handle, which is a hot pink one. So now we're gonna go ahead and use Elf on the Shelf to create the little red nose, and then of course we're gonna be doing its little antlers. Now here we're gonna be using S'mores. I believe S'mores is still on the website, you guys. It's still available. So we're gonna be doing the little antlers. This was the hardest part, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I think I deleted it or removed the acrylic like 2-3 times because the little antlers were just not giving. But, you know, just be a little patient, you guys. Just be kind of patient with it. The trick to 3D is always you go ahead and mold it when the acrylic is settling, when the acrylic is kind of drying up. That's when you're able to mold it to the correct position or to whatever shape you want it to mold, you know what I mean? So that's the beauty of it, you guys, and that's pretty much the little trick to 3D. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the little antlers here. I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Watch this little process because there's really nothing to it. It's super, super, super easy, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so there it is. There's little Rudolph. I just went ahead and placed a little bow under his little head. Y quedó medio virulo. I'm sorry, you guys. Look at his little eyes. But yeah, I went ahead and just did kind of like snow, I guess. I don't know, it was looking a little lonely to me, so I just went ahead and did a little bit of snow. Sprinkled some glitter on top to kind of do the sugar effect, cured under the lamp for 60 seconds, and that was about it. After that, I'm gonna go in with some Serenity crystals and apply them around the index nail, and that was literally, I didn't want to add more crystals to it, and that was just it. Again, these are Serenity crystals. You will be able to find them on Bluestreak. I do have a coupon with them. The link will be in the description box below, as well as my coupon code. Don't forget to check that out. Okay, baby girls, so I went ahead and finished top coating using my big boy top coat. It's available on the website. It's a shiny top coat, and that was about it. I went ahead and added my cuticle oil, and literally this is the end result. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys on the next one. Stay safe, God bless, and bye bye.